Hello everyone. In this video, we will study about Wildlife Protection Act 1972. The Wildlife Protection Act 1972 was enacted by the Parliament of India in order to conserve animals, birds, plants, and the matters connected therewith in 1972. The Wildlife Protection Act 1972 is an act of the Parliament of India enacted for protection of plants and animal species. Before 1972, India had only 5 designated national parks. Among other reforms, the Act established schedules of protected plant and animal species. Hunting or harvesting these species was largely outlawed. It has 6 schedules which give varying degrees of protection. Schedule 1 and Part 2 of Schedule 2 provide absolute protection. Offences under these are prescribed the highest penalties. Species listed in Schedule 3 and Schedule 4 are also protected, but the penalties are much lower. Schedule 5 includes the animals which may be hunted. The specified endemic plants in Schedule 6 are exhibited from cultivation and planting. The hunting to the enforcement authorities have the power to compound offences under this schedule. That is, they impose fines on the offenders. Up to April 2010, there have been 16 convictions under this act relating to the death of tigers. Now let us see what are the objectives of this Wildlife Protection Act. One of the main objectives is to prohibit the hunting of wild animals, various species of birds, etc. It lays down various punishments for the violation of rules and regulations to have proper control over the activities of human beings and to serve the various purposes of this act. Various schedules contained under this act give absolute protection to some endangered species so that they can be protected. To provide shelter and protect the animals which are not in danger but need protection and security. To specifically protect protected animals that can be hunted like ducks, deer, etc. For hunting such animals, the hunter has to obtain a license from the district officer. If the license is granted, he would be given a certain restricted area to shoot the animals and in a particular season. Any of the acts which result in infringement of such a license will be cancelled. One of the important objectives is to give powers in the hand of officers to punish the one who is guilty under this act. to help the state government and central government to declare any area as sanctuaries or national parks. To plant trees and build protected animal parks so that such animals are protected in environment friendly and natural areas. To establish wildlife advisory boards, wildlife warden, and to appoint the members with their duties and power. To support the Convention of International Trade in Endangered Species of Fauna and Flora. To support the launching of the national component of UNESCO's Man and Biosphere program, to provide protection even for some endangered plants, to impose a ban on trade and commerce of certain protected species, to provide trade and commerce of some wild species by providing a license for possession, sale, and transfer, to maintain the diversity of flora and fauna of the country, and also to maintain a healthy ecological balance. So, this was about Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Thank you.